This morning, I'd like to offer you a Qigong practice of the five elements. Let's begin with our gentle warm ups, where we invite our body to become fluid. Oh, we feel into that myofascial matrix. Matrix's root being mother, that mother ocean fluid that holds us, that hammocks us, that interconnects us and weaves us together. We honor water. Into fire, into a circle of the arms and a circle of the seasons. We honor sunlight through the trees, the nests of the birds overhead. Taking the circles the other way, we feel into the inner landscape. We honor all the cells that make up the fascial tissue that weaves us together. And releasing the arms, let's gently twist. And as we begin this practice, let's knock on the door of life. Gently knocking the lungs and knocking the kidneys. Opening these meridians. Fluid breath. And then let's let our arms come down and really traction away from the shoulder. Inviting the tissue of the neck and shoulders to stretch open. We'll come gently back to center. Step our feet just over outer hip distance wide. Pressing our arms into our side bodies, we'll release and breathe. Invite the pores of the skin to open and invite the energy exchange with the world around us. I'm outside in my yard, beneath the ponderosa pines and the oaks. Fluid breath. It's the end of summer for me here today. And I want to honor all of the five elements. Let's begin with wood. Let your arms come up and hug the trees. Draw them in towards the spine, rooting your feet, and let your crown rise skyward. Open the feet wide on the earth and let them settle. Relax the shoulders, the jaw, the eyes. And inhale, open your arms to take in all of the wood. And exhale, close your arms around a unique and individual tree. And inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale at your own pace. Gently stretching the fascial tissue of the body, the ligaments, the tendons, the superficial fascia, the deep fascia. We acknowledge this tissue of the body and let our arms rest around the tree. Fluid breath. Wood honors the element of kindness, the characteristic of kindness. Can you soften to allow kindness that is offered to you? And breathe into your capacity to offer kindness outward. Releasing your arms, step your feet together. And stepping to the left, draw your hands on an inhale up the inner thigh to the top of the abdomen. And exhale, gently press in towards the abdomen. Inhale, the arms float up. Exhale, we step back together. And we step right, inhaling up and exhaling down. Inhaling, the arms float. Exhaling, they step together. We step out to the left and trace the liver and gallbladder meridians. We honor these organs. We inhale and exhale. We inhale, drawing in the capacity for kindness. And as we step together, we think about the anger, frustration, or irritation that we may be holding. And we exhale, let that go. Whatever we're ready to let go that's held in us as anger, irritation, or frustration. We breathe in kindness. We breathe in our capacity to accept kindness from others with grace. And we pause back at center, honoring the wood element and spring. And then we step left and bring the pinkies together, raising the hands towards the sun. We exhale and we invite in the fire of summer. And we step back together. We inhale, lifting the palms, pinkies together. We exhale, we open the heart, small intestine meridians. We inhale and exhale. We inhale and we draw that fire in deep on the exhale. And we inhale, the arms sail up, and we exhale back together. And we inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. We draw in memories of those warm summer days that feed us. We inhale, we draw in fire elements' ability to warm us so that we can offer loving kindness, compassion, generosity. And as we soften, we build our own capacity to accept the loving kindness, generosity, and compassion offered to us. And as we move through motions for the heart meridian, for its support system of the pericardium, for the triple burner, we breathe in to our capacity to accept loving kindness and generosity, compassion. We breathe in and breathe out our ability to offer out loving kindness, generosity, and compassion. And we feel into ourselves and notice if there are any anxieties that we're holding that we're ready to let go, because this is heart out of balance, anxious. And we pause and we feel inward. And if there's anxiety there, We see if we're ready to exhale, to let it move. And we hold ourselves in compassion and loving kindness. And we pause again in Wuji, softening the skin, opening the pores, inviting the chi to flow through us. We release any dams and blockages. Fluid breath. And we step the feet together, feeling towards the balance earth offers us. Through the soles of our feet, feel down into the center of the earth. Balance, harmony. And we step out to the left and lift the arms left and exhale. The front right hand turns palm towards earth. The trailing left hand has palm towards the sky, and we twist around to look behind us. And then we lower the left hand towards earth, and it floats up. And we step back together. And we inhale, reaching our arms to the right. This time the left palm leads, the right palm trails. We twist to the back and we lower the back of the right hand to graze the earth and float up. And we step together. And we inhale. And we exhale, right palm down, left palm up. We twist. And we release towards earth and float the arm and step back to center. And we inhale, raise the arms to the right. Exhale the twist. Inhale, we release the right back of hand to graze the earth and float back up and step in. And we move with fluidity. And we remember the balance and harmony of our spinning planet. And we float through the motion. And we honor earth even as we lift towards sky. Fluid breath, fluid motion. And we pause in balance. And we breathe into noticing how the chi flows through us now. We continue to soften and to invite the chi into the far reaches of our inner landscape. We feel our connection to our earth home and feel into ourselves for any worries that are stuck inside our bodies, inside our tissues, our energy fields. And if we're ready, we exhale and we let the worries go. We breathe in balance and harmony. Fluid breath. And we step our feet together to honor autumn, to honor the lungs, to honor the element of metal. We step left and inhale, lifting the palms skyward again. We draw the hands around our back body, and from the back of the lungs, we push forward as we bend the knees. And then we inhale, bouncing gently up, and exhale, feet back together. And we inhale, palms towards the sky. We draw energy around and let the wind move out through our lungs. And we inhale and exhale. And we inhale, honoring the coming autumn. We exhale to clear the lungs. We inhale, lift, and exhale, release. And we inhale. And we exhale from the back of the lungs forward. And we inhale. And we exhale. And we lift palms and gaze towards the sky. And we circle the lungs. And we exhale. And we inhale. And step together. And we reach for the sky. We draw the air through the lungs and press forward and inhale and exhale. And as we move, we feel into our bodies. Is there any grief harboring in the tissues that we're ready to let go? To breathe out from the back lung tissue. And we stay with finding that grief, even feeling that grief, and inviting it out of the tissues. Because our emotional bodies and our physical bodies are one. Metal is associated with our ability to refine. So we draw in the positive quality of our ability to refine things. Autumn is associated with letting go, paring down. The trees let go of their leaves and acorns. What is it we're ready to let go of as we exhale through the lungs? How can we pare down? How can we refine? And we pause again in Wuji, relaxing as deeply as we can. Honoring the cycle of the seasons and 5 elements. We step in and come to water. Water in balance in our bodies is our ability to persevere and go with the flow. We step out to the left and inhale. Float the heart skyward and let the arms wash around like a wave. We bring the palms of the hands to the backs of the legs, and they wash up the urinary bladder meridian to the kidneys, where we massage the kidneys. And then we float the hands back down the backs of the legs and up the inner thighs and step together. And fluid breath, step to the right, lift the heart. Let the ocean wave fold over, hands coming to the backs of the legs, float up the urinary bladder meridian to the kidneys. And we massage the kidneys, thank the kidneys, and follow back down the backs of the legs, up from the inner arches of the feet, up the inner thighs, and step together. And float out to the left, heart lifts, wave washes skyward and folds. Palms come to the backs of the legs and trace up. We massage the kidneys, breathe into the kidneys, and exhale back down the legs. And inhale up the inner thighs, step together. And we inhale right, lift the heart, wash the wave over. Hands to the backs of the thighs and up, massaging the kidney. Oh, thank you, kidneys. We step together and we inhale left. The wave folds. The hands wash up the backs of the legs to the kidneys and back down again and up the inner thighs till we float the legs back together and step right, heart lifting into the ocean wave that folds over. And we move with smooth grace, the hands up the backs of the legs to the kidneys, and massage and roll the motion back down again. Like water in fluid motion, we move. Fluid breath, one more wave lifts and rolls and washes up the backs of the legs to the kidneys, massaging the meridian back down, inner arches of the feet and up, and we step. And like water, we flow to the right, lift the heart, let the wave fold, wash up, and wash back down again. Inseam of the legs, we float together and pause. Stepping wide, Wuji. Water imbalance goes with the flow. Water in balance. We have perseverance and tenacity. Water out of balance, we have uncertainty, fear, stagnancy. If you feel any of that uncertainty or stagnancy that you're wanting to let go, breathe it out. Breathe in your ability to persevere, to go with the flow, and like water, flow through and around your challenges and obstacles. Fluid breath. Having honored all 5 elements, let's let our arms swing again. Let them release from the shoulder joints. Let the hands release and the elbows release. Let your bones float in their myofascial matrix, this mother internal sea inside your body holding you. The fascia holds you together. You don't need to do it with your emotional body. Let the front hand come up and tap the lung and the back hand tap the kidney. Fluid breath. Release the arms. Come back to stillness. And let your hands rise towards the sky in circle. Honoring earth and honoring sky and honoring the movement of the seasons. Let's take the circle the other way, honoring the cycles of our own lives. Honoring all of the people who brought these Qigong movements to us through time and space. Let's lift our arms and let's hold the one. And let's open the embrace. And let's take it all in. And from the Wuji practice, where we opened the pores of our skin to feel what's beneath us, what's above us, what's all around us. Can you absorb the Qi? The pulsing life force energy moving through the living beings around you. And come to stillness. Let your arms embrace you too, as part of the one. And release. Thank you for your practice.